This is MatteTCG here, and today I have a Dracoslayer deck profile. This is more for long form content, but this is for me to mainly test out my new lights and my new camera on my new phone that I did a box opening for, and to just show you my new deck. So without further ado, let's get into the deck profile. With the main deck profile, so we're going to start with the main deck. So obviously we're going to run 3 Majesty as your new school Dracoslayers, 3 Ignis, and 3 Dynamite. So pretty much these 3, all they do is ranging from powerful effects from summoning to the field, getting cards to your hand, such as field spells, either in the main deck or main zone or Pendulum zone, to facilitate powerful combos. Of course, with the new school Dracoslayers, we're going to also run the old school ones, which is 3 Luster Pendulums, 1 Master Pendulum, and 1 Vector. So pretty much, this guy just gets extra copies of the new school Dracoslayers to your hands, because you only have 1 of each of these, because they're essentially bricks, because they're vanillas. But these 2 are just different names if you want to activate the, Draco Face-Off Spell and Trap. I'm also rounding out the kind of Dracoslayer related cards with 3 copies of MatteTCG Raccoon. I think this is the best one because 1, it's a body that can be used for extra deck plays, and 2, it'll search out anything. Plus, if you want to run some other MatteTCG cards such as MatteTCG Fox or MatteTCG Tempest to counterspell, this is a good option to work with that. So I also run 3 copies of Odd Eyes Revolution Dragon. So pretty much this card is a it's really good. So either you kind of pay the 500, get a Luster Pendulum to hand, so a dragon related card, or in the spell trap zone or the pendulum zone, you get to destroy itself to special summon 1 Dragon Fusion, Synchro, or XYZ. Mainly you're going to summon the big gun right here, which is Ignister Dracoslaying, Ignister Prominence, so you can facilitate some combos. I also run a bit of Magicians in this deck because it is a Superheavy Samurai Magician Dracoslayer deck, which is 3 Harmonizing Magician, 1 Oath Dragon, and 1 Perform Pal Celestial. So this is in your hand with a Dracoslayer combo. It's not a brick as long as you can get those combos going. So pretty much this one will just drag out these 2. And this is just, these 2 together, it's just Baron, that's it. But if these 2 are in your scale, you can get this back to your hand, but I don't see that happening. But this is mainly a low scale plus Baron if you summon it with this. But this is pretty good because it has an effect here, if you can see closely, where it says if you have a synchro monster existing on the field, if you normal summon this, your opponent cannot activate monster effects, which can protect you from Nibiru or any other monster related hand traps such as Ash Blossom or Veiler. So that's what this guy does. It's really good. But mainly you just use these 2 to continue facilitating combos because they are level 4s, level 4 pendulum monsters. So that's all to this. Because it is possible to summon Ignister before actually normal summoning or before pendulum summoning. So I do run the Superheavy Samurai package. So I run 3 Wakushi, 2 Big Benkei Monk, 1 Solgaya, and 1 Motorbike. Motorbike just gets this guy so you can go into full combo. This one is just an extra summon so you can through Wakushi. So if you have essentially if you have this plus a Superheavy Samurai combo, you can get Ignister right away, and you get to block off any you get to block off any hand trap, monster related hand traps, so you can just kind of safely do your combo without worrying about Nibiru. So yeah, this is a really good engine to do before your normal summoning. I run 2, not 3 Big Benkeis. I was tempted to do 1, but I kind of like it as a low scale as well. So that's why I run 2 Big Benkeis instead of 3, because 1, I might lose it. 2 is kind of a good comfortable number, and obviously 3 of this guy because this guy is your main starter. So moving on. To finally round out the monsters, I have triple Kashtira Fenrir. It's a good, first turn card so you can get more resource to your hand. or second turn cards. So if they try to activate something, you can banish something on their field. And it's kind of good if you sit on the, if this guy sits on the field as well. So yeah, just overall, just generally a good card, Kashtira Fenrir. So moving on to the spells, I run triple Draco Face Off. You want to see this card as much as possible. It's good discard fodder with Majesty, just to get your Dracoslayers. I'm tempted to run another kind of like the Dark Draco Overlord card, just because you have 3 in the deck and you can just continue off with your combos without like kind of worrying about bricks. So this guy's really good. So if you're not into the super heavy samurai package in the deck, you can use this instead to kind of work your way through your combos. Because I run almost no hand traps, I run 3 triple tactics talent. It's a spell card, so you can fuel Celine, obviously what you run in the deck. And if you get a hand trapped and something negates something, you can just drop this right away and then, you know, do triple tactics talent stuff. To round out the main deck, I got just 1 Sky Iris. It's just a main tool to search out your Odd Eyes Revolution Dragon. And it's searchable through Majesty. That's it. So we're gonna move on to the extra deck. So I run 3 Ignister Prominence, 1 Majesty, and 1 Dynaster. So this one is your main one. That's why I run 3 copies of it, because it's so flexible. It's either a combo facilitator for first turn, or for second turn, it's excellent spot removal by destroying 1 Pendulum, shuffle 1, and the shuffle is non-targeting. That's why it's such good spot removal. That's why I would run 3 in the deck, since you could go through all 3. And then for my Link 2s, I run 1 Beyond the Pendulum, 1 IP Masquerena, and because this is here, I run 1 SPLL Knight. You can check out the video on my channel. I'll put the link to the video below where I open a pack where I did get SP Little Knight. So that's why I run it in the deck. This is just good in any deck. It's expensive, and the only reason I have it is because I pulled it. So only run this card if you have it. You can run the deck without SP Little Knight, but if you have it, just throw it in, because these two together just facilitate more disruptions on your opponent's board, and this just makes combos happen by getting important Pendulum pieces. For Link 3s in the deck, all I run is 1 Exceed the Pendulum and 1 Celine Queen Master Magician. They just Link climb. That's all they do to get into your bigger stuff. That's all they do. And the bigger stuff to get into the deck is 1 Zelantis and 1 Appaloosa. I haven't mentioned this yet. Ignister here itself is a pretty much Ignister is just a it's a soft once per turn, so you can keep using this guy's effect. That's why you have cards like Odd Eyes Revolution and Zelantis itself to reset this guy's effect, so you can keep using the effect. So that's why it's so good to have Zelantis in the deck, because you can banish, put everything back, and you have a reset on Ignister Prominence. For the other Link 4 in the deck, I just have an Access Code Talker. Just good if you want to finish off the game, get some spot removal going, and just win overall. 1 Burn and 1 Warlord Savage. All they are is just choices for Omni Negates. That's it. So that's the deck. That is everything in here that you need. And again, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you got some ideas to make your own Dracoslayer deck, and I hope to see you again.